doing a
How did the
30-minute ukulele
apology go?
apology, even if you stepped on someone's toe, is insane, right? There was a big scandal this week. I can't believe this takes up space in my brain that I know this. That happened because, and I don't remember what she did.
Please let it be like 16-year-old, 18-year-old TikTok personality.
It was something to do with, it was a young person. She said something that was cancelable, and so she did a 30-minute ukulele apology that's going viral. But this is, how do you sell against that as an advertiser? Like, what, do you know the thing? Do you know the full?
Yeah, I mean, it's not as light as that. It was a legacy YouTuber, and she was in chat rooms and group chats with underage people for the past 10 years, sending them inappropriate. Yeah, so more than saying something canceled.
Well, I didn't mean to belittle what she did.
No,
I didn't know the details of it.
That's what made the apology so insane.
Right, but like doing a
How did the
30-minute ukulele
apology
apology,
go?
even if you stepped on someone's toe, is insane, right? You know, I mean, like that in and of
First of
itself.
all,
How do
you
sell
can't
against
apologize to me for sending inappropriate
that? Right.
chats or image. There's no apology. You can't say something
she
to
sent,
me
I'm
and it'll
sorry.
be okay.
Teenager, like underwear, like lingerie. And she was huge. She had a Netflix show. It was Miranda Sings. That
It was that person.
Yeah, Colleen Ballinger.
Oh, I
She
didn't
was
realize.
on Broadway, I think. Right? She was off Broadway or on Broadway for some. She was huge.
And
was one of the-
she was sitting, she was
for
doing
the past
stuff
10
with.
years, like grooming type things.
Wait, hold on. She was grooming audience or she was grooming
Yeah, so
like
her fans-
artists?
Her fans were. She had a group chat with all her underage fans, and she even like employed one to run her Twitter, and then he posted something that got her canceled, and she
Wasn't she married though?
she was married. There,
I mean, I know it doesn't matter. But.
I'm with you, Mark. I know way too much. Like I shouldn't know, but she was married, got divorced because she was on set with of her Netflix show and met this actor and kind of big timed her husband. Yeah.
This is a very loaded
I
conversation.
have learned a lot about the people that work here at Harvard Belmont.
So
about
Whatever.
but I want to bring this around to the reason why I brought it up, which is not to discover more information about
Ukulele.
we're going to pivot the entire setting
So,
to talk about this person.
not just the fact that she had a YouTube video, which I think got removed because or she deleted it. I don't know which, but it got millions of views. But then like everybody's posting clips of this thing, and there's YouTube discourse and TikTok discourse about her silly little, like, how do you monetize if you're running an ad network on TikTok, YouTube, anywhere, and this is the content that's on your network? It's not meaningful in any sense of the word. People are making fun of her, right? And the content that they're making fun of is worthy of
I got
ridicule.
$5 that says Bud Light has a ukulele on their next commercial.
But my question is like
So-
the advertising running against. Why does it have to attach to it at all? Because if somebody's
Because
watching
it's
that,
eyeballs, and
Wait,
they're
wait, you
desperate
guys-
for eyeballs.
no, I know, but
That's
I,
it.
I think what I'm hearing, and correct me if I'm wrong, if there's a video about a ukulele, whatever, or a penguin, the advertiser doesn't have to have anything to do with that penguin.
It absolutely does.
You're tied to it.
What I'm saying,
Why
you
do you
play it
think-
on next time.
Yeah.
If
Why do you
there's,
think
if there's a viral video,
athletes
they're
are?
always going to put an ad next to it.
Well, absolutely.
Right. But that ad, you think that ad's going to convert to anything?
Well, I mean that goes
No,
back
they're there
to
to
will the
see what's
ad
going
will the
on.
ads ever convert to anything?
Well, if you're there watching a like we're going to Dina's original, like she's creating meaningful content in the vein of like how-tos and learning and this sort of thing with us. Maybe it won't have the biggest audience, won't have as big of an audience as the ukulele video and the discourse, but it's meaningful content, and the ads and the sponsorship that run against it are going to have significant, overlap and congruity versus any ad that runs against any of this content we've been talking about. You think the conversions are even going to be in the same ballpark?
So I may have misheard, learned YouTube advertising a long time ago, but I was under the thought process that YouTube ads were attached to the person, not the content. So if I, as a creator, and I'm creating content that is more business minded and business people watch that content, then the advertising that would be attached to it is business minded content. But if I do kids videos, but business people watch the kids videos, there's still going to be business videos attached to that because
it's programmatic. It's going to be both.
Okay.
It's going to be a mix of both. That's how that works. Because as an advertiser, you go on these networks, you say, I want to advertise against these types of topics, and I want to look for these types of people. And so, but it doesn't really, my point is that's the way the ads are matched up is irrespective. Like this is what dominates the click economy, right? And this is why they have to make fraudulent ads, or the ads are considered fraudulent, is because no one's clicking on them. Right. They're still.
I mean, I would say, depending on the influencer, the company, the brand that's putting up ads, in my mind, bad marketing is also good marketing. So when a controversy happens or there's something going on, guess what's going to happen? It's going to get a lot of attention. So you're going to have traffic going that way. Now, if you put that person in a brand and they're wearing that brand, now you're tying the person to the brand, and we don't want to work with you. So you're going to be canceled on that sense. But ads coming to that site or that page,
it's low quality. Is my point.
It's going to be, yeah, but you got to understand who are her audience.
But it's not about, well, I get that. But like the value, I'm trying to support the point that you were trying to make, which is that.
Am I contradicting my own point?
I think so.
No.
Is that
that would be bad.
The age now is I think we're starting to see a transition towards higher quality content, because people are realizing that this low quality content doesn't have any value to advertisers in the same.
That's a tricky one.
And a lot of people still don't believe. Why would you believe anything you saw on the internet? I'm still shocked by
I
that.
sometimes can't believe it.
And again, I think it goes back to the original of who is the audience, who's the video for. Because I was just talking to oil and gas people, and I was just talking about it's like, do you want a cell phone video, or are you trying to raise millions of dollars in capital? If you're trying to raise millions of dollars in capital, you need to spend millions of dollars to look good. Or not actually, but you know what I mean. You want to look the best you want to look, or do you want to look like somebody in their garage without a cell phone?
Unfortunately, now with social media, there is no substance to what's being shown to the next generation.
There is. Because if you go to
it.
China, you're getting really high quality content. When you come here, you're getting a ukulele girl.
I think
the
we should
algorithms
focus
are
on
pushing
the U.S.
But that's the problem, is they push you based on it because they make money based on the number of impressions.
Well,
you can build small audiences and make a lot of money off doing those, but whenever you try to go big, you're no longer in charge. Some algorithm's choosing that for you.
Hey, thanks for watching The Merge. We've got a ton more stuff for you to watch on YouTube, on Instagram, on TikTok, everywhere. Check us out.